Welcome to Cindy here, where you come for all of your media needs. My name is Ray.
It's your boy Nicky Tay.
And today we are reviewing Brahms, The Boy 2.
Directed by William Brent Bell, starring Katie Holmes and Ralph Ineson. The Boy 2. I was absolutely blown away at this film. I think this is another great, especially after the first one, right?
Yep.
The first film, The Boy, was so good. You know, it was everything that I wanted in a horror movie. Amazing twist. Very scary. I just cannot rave about that movie enough. So when I saw that they were making a second one, I said, golly gee! Look at the, the luck.
Yeah.
The life is just so beautiful, constantly delivering the things I want. And so we had the pleasure of seeing The Boy 2 today, and I think this was a fantastic movie.
And especially coming off January was just such a strong month for movies.
Exactly.
You knew like The Boy 2 was going to bring it.
Yeah, this might be the best film, not only of the year so far, but also that I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Easily.
It got to be up there.
Easily, hands down, some of the best cinematography ever.
Don't forget about the actor.
Acting.
Don't forget about the actor.
Katie Holmes. Who doesn't love Katie Holmes, right?
She came a long way from Dawson's Creek.
Oh my gosh, she is one of the best actresses ever. And the musical score. The musical score, it really set the tone.
Was there music in there?
It would, yeah. You didn't hear all that music?
I missed it.
It set the tone, and it made this movie suspenseful. And boy, let me tell you, the suspense, it was killing me. It was killing me. The Boy 2, check it out.
When they first made the movie,
I would give this movie. Okay.
When they first made the movie,
I'm
right?
just gonna go into.
Yeah, we about to. But when they first made this movie, I was thinking, why, right? Like, why are you making a sequel to a movie?
Really? Just why? I would say thank you.
But like, why?
Thank you.
Why are we so thankful? I guess that was the question.
I'm thankful because the first one was so good.
Like, this movie was bad. Like, let's just be real here. Like, this movie was bad. And like I said, like, why? Like, are they going for a cash grab, or did they think the first movie was good enough to make a sequel? And then the first movie ending was so bad that it was almost like, should I even be scared of the second movie, right? Like I don't like they should have just established a new way to scare people at the beginning of this movie, because my thing is that movies like this, they are trying to scare you, right? They are attempting to scare you, or they are attempting to build up some sort of suspense, right? And this movie really does neither of those things. And coming off of the sequel, coming off the first The Boy, which really wasn't scary, this movie really didn't have any legs to stand on from the beginning. This movie was already going in, like, on his knees, crawling to try to get our attention.
So this wasn't the best movie you ever seen?
This was not the best movie I've ever seen. This wasn't even the best movie I've seen this week. This wasn't the best movie I've seen today. And I didn't see no other movies today.
I was gonna try to be positive. And I told a lot of lies at the beginning of this movie review. This movie is awful. The first movie is awful. Katie Holmes as an actress is awful.
She's awful?
Yeah, she's awful.
She's never done nothing good.
She's never done anything good. She was in good movies. She is.
What about TV shows?
She's in Batman Begins.
No TV shows you like?
No, and I won't bring up the show where the dad was raping everybody.
That sounds crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy, ain't it? Or is that Seventh Heaven?
That is Seventh Heaven. I don't know if she's in that.
They the same difference. They all the same. They all the same. This is awful. This is bad. This is a terrible movie. And I didn't even enjoy, the 15 minutes I saw between me sleeping on Instagram, texting other people. so really, like, the trailer amount that I got was still bad. This movie, oh my god, this movie's awful. And I know, like,
no, I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say, like, and I know you're like, yeah, but why? Like, like I said kind of quickly, you know, the acting, the suspense, the story. The first one wasn't good. This one tries to rewrite the first one, which is still bad. No positives here, none. Except that it ended, and it was short. It's a quick movie.
It is a quick movie. It is a quick movie. I give him credit for that. It ain't as long, and that was good for it if you didn't like it. But I will say this. Like I said, this movie was crawling at the beginning, or on his knees begging at the beginning because the first movie was so bad. And like Annabelle Creations, that movie did a good job of revising Annabelle 1, and even some people would say made Annabelle 1 better because of the prequel sequel, right?
Annabelle Creation was legit.
But this movie should have took that approach, I think, if they wanted to maybe try to build up some more horror for this franchise. I think if they would have took it back, because they did that at the end, right? They tried to revise the history of the first one at the end of this movie. I think if they would have done that at the beginning of this movie would have been a lot better potentially, because then, all right, now you're building up some scares. Now you are laying down groundwork in order for the audience to be scared of what is to come. But going off the first movie, it's really, really hard to be scared of someone hiding in the walls in the first movie. So going into the second movie, it's like, okay, there's more people hiding in the walls, and he wasn't even supernatural when he was in the walls. He was just a regular scared man in the walls. So this movie really didn't have nothing, like I said, going for it coming in. I really don't know why they made it. I really don't. Like, it's other bad sequels you could have made that would have drew up more attention. We only really watched this movie because it wasn't really much for us to watch. Yeah. Like, we are here to deliver for the people, and we sat in that movie, at least I did, and watched most of it, so that you didn't have to. This movie is not the worst scary movie I've ever seen. There is worse. But this...
What? This is pretty bad. This is pretty bad. Like, I have no positives. None.
Yeah, but you don't have any, like...
Bro, I can think of really bad horror movies that are either so bad that made me laugh that I could potentially go back and watch. Okay. Just based on how ridiculously bad they are. Then there's movies that are just flat out bad, but then have good scenes, or at least a good story, or at least one good actor, where it's like, yeah, it's almost there. This had nothing.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I agree with you. That's the worst kind of horror movie.
I agree with you, but this is my thing. Like, if we was making a stat sheet about this movie, right, and we was saying, like, you know, acting, writing,
all of it's low.
You know, I'm just saying they are all low, but they're not ones. That's what I'm saying. Like, this wasn't like this was like, the acting was like, oh my God, this is terrible. Like, everything wasn't a one. Like, this movie didn't get ones across the board. It got a lot of 3s and 4s, but it just didn't get ones across the board. That's why I say it just wasn't absolutely horrible. It just wasn't good. No, I'm sorry. It was bad. This is a bad movie. But it just didn't get all of the one. Like, I see movies where I'm like, but really?
It ain't like come on. It ain't like Sharknado.
Yeah, like something that's gonna make you upset, or the Snowman. Remember we was watching the Snowman?
I would still rather watch.
Well, yeah, because of the satire.
Because it's funny.
It's gonna make you laugh because of how bad it is.
Yeah, it's
right?
so bad I can just laugh.
This movie is one of them bad movies where you like, it wasn't the worst movie I've ever seen, but it's a movie I never want to see again.
I never want to see it. I never want to see this again. I never want to see it.
But I would just like to say, before we get into our close, I know you're ready. You don't really want to talk about this bad movie. I want to get into this one more thing. I will say that nobody blew me away in the acting department. The story was bad. The story was bad just because of the reason why I gave. They did nothing to make this franchise better. They only helped to make it worse. And it really slapped us in the face with the ending, because then you feel like that is what the first movie should have been. Don't go see this movie. Don't go see this movie. Don't go see this movie.
Yeah, this movie is terrible. It's flat out terrible. 3.3. And I really gave it a 0.3 because I never give anything a 3.3, so.
First for everything?
First for everything. Congrats.
The fact that this movie didn't even attempt to even put jump scares in this movie. This movie was bad. They really didn't even attempt to really scare you in this movie. They had moments, but none of them really went anywhere. This movie could have really been rated PG-13 or PG, really.
It was rated R?
I know. I'm sorry. I'm going to say PG. It might have been rated PG-13.
What?
I'm saying this movie could have been rated PG. Like, it really was that, like, nothingness in it. Like, a kid could watch this movie and probably wouldn't even be scared. This is goosebump level.
This is
horror.
This is a punishment. Like, I'll put this on when you come home with a D. Like, yeah, you know what you get now? The Boy 2. Ah! Watch it all. Write a paper on it. Ah!
Oh man, this movie was worse than a D. So with that being said, I'm probably about to give this movie a 4. This is an F movie. This movie.
Go lower.
No, I'm not gonna go lower because, like I said, it doesn't like rank the bottom of.
God, it's so bad.
I explain why though. It doesn't like
I know.
rank the bottom of the. Like I've seen worse acting. I've seen worse attempts to scare.
No, I have not. They literally did nothing. They literally had like 2 attempts, maybe 3, with weird CGI at the end.
Oh, this was okay. This was down there with the okay. This might be like a 1 or 2 with that. When it comes to just trying to scare you, it was kind of bad.
And the acting wasn't good.
But it wasn't just god awful.
It wasn't cheesy, but it wasn't good.
It was okay. I thought she did an okay job. I'm not gonna shit on her. Like if I had to rate her performance in this movie, I'd probably give her a 6. Maybe even a 6.5. Like it was a fair. Like she didn't do anything wrong. She just didn't do anything great. Like it was a blah. She did a blah performance.
You too nice.
I'm being honest. And you gotta think about what the source material she had to work with too.
I know.
Like she didn't have really much to work. This is like Brightburn. Like they just didn't have much to work with.
Way better movie.
Because of that.
Way better and way better acting.
From the kid.
No, from everybody.
But the kid in particular though.
Everybody. The mom.
Now the dad was showing them.
That was alright.
And another thing in this movie, I know it's supposed to be the ending. Like, we say this all the time in scary movies, we hate people that are stupid and make irrational decisions. I hate it so much. I hate irrational decisions in scary movies, and they tend to do it so much, and it just never works. It always just makes the movie worse. That characters are just this stupid. And I think that people overall probably wouldn't, get everything, but most people would understand the basic stuff. Like if I see Nicky Tate grabbing a knife and running at me, I'm going to assume that he's trying to hurt me, right? I'm not going to just assume that he's playing, right? Like at some point, you have to just be real in your scary movies.
That completes the review for The Boy 2. Brahms, The Boy 2. This movie's awful. I hope nobody sees it. I hope you have no reason to watch this review. In the chance
for at least a comment.
No, you don't like. I hope that by the time this video is published and you're at this point, you have already clicked away. There's no reason to see this movie, honestly. But if you were happen to see it and you like it and you want to talk about it, we're here to chat. Honestly, we probably won't talk a lot about it.
I want to know what you think is worse. Like the people, like I want y'all, if y'all watch this review, which y'all should, because this is a good review. I want to hear what are some of y'all worst scary movies that you have ever watched, or movies that attempted to scare you that fell flat on its face.
I don't know. I can't think of one that's worse than this right now.
The Snowman, I thought was pretty bad. Bye Bye Man was bad.
Yeah, I can name a lot of bad horror movies. They're all better than this.
The Crooked Man, not the Crooked Man. I keep saying that with the tree. What was the movie called? That movie was worse than this.
Slender Man.
Slender Man was worse than this.
Nah, I think Slender Man better than this. I think Slender Man better than this.
That is crazy.
I think it's better than that.
That's crazy.
It had a little bit more positive.
With the phone killed. You was even making a joke. Social media.
The movie is terrible. This is awful. This is god awful. But yeah, hit the notification bell. Stay up to date with all of our reviewing content. And as always, don't forget, you've seen it here. But hopefully you didn't see The Boy. Because this is bad.